Let's get you in the loop on Dyno, the free NDI analysis tool from BirdDog. If you're running NDI anywhere in your setup, you might be interested in knowing that BirdDog just released this free tool for Windows to give you a grasp of how your system and network is performing while you're pushing NDI feeds around. You can use it to simulate single or multiple NDI feeds to be confident about your limits within your setup. Once installed, you can see on your right you have your system information, and I have it running here on my vMix PC so I can see all this is correct. I can also switch between the network cards on my computer before I do any tests. From there you can start a single test of an NDI source. I have one here on my network and I'll run that for 60 seconds. This nice graph gives you an indication of how that signal is passing around from the camera to my PC. On the top I can see frames per second and on the bottom frame length. Next I can run a multi-test, grabbing hold of a few different NDI sources on my network. At the bottom right corner I can see a preview of what each source is sending as well. And once that's complete I can take a look at the graphs, export it and send it to someone else, or take a look at the graph myself later. And last up here I can see this benchmark option which lets me put my computer through its paces. After a few seconds of running this, it sort of took over my computer and I can see here I am able to do 0 streams at 1080p. It's not a great result, but maybe something I can take a look at and tweak on my end. Heads up here though, you don't want to run these tests while you're actually live producing or streaming. You do want to do them in the pre-show to make sure your configuration is as you expect it to be. At this point, it's very much a version 1 release. There are a few quirks here and there in the UI, and I have managed to crash it a few times, but it is nice to see these features in one place. I would also like to see some improvements in the future, like those fixes to crashing. I also like to keep an eye on the task manager, but it would be nice to see that in here as well, so I can see the network usage while I'm running these tests. You can grab a free copy of this over on BirdDog's website, and the link is posted below. And since it is a sign up and receive download, it seems like a pretty nice marketing tool for the folks at BirdDog. If you do have any questions on this, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, consider yourself in the loop on BirdDog Dyno.